Good morning. I noticed in one of Watchtower's latest videos where they're speaking about apostates and saying keep away from apostates and activist sites. And if you want to know anything, they said in so many words, come to Watchtower because they have nothing to hide. Now we know, Watchtower, and you know that that is not true. You hide your business dealings and you hide the secret rules which affect everybody that belongs to the organization. Now, how do you square this with your conscience? When I was in court, I was explaining to the judge that I had only just discovered the secret rules which had affected me so badly, and Watchtower had led me to believe that elders were acting against Watchtower rules. You lied by omission. Now the barrister for Watchtower piped up, and he was an elder. He'd come over from England, and he said, these things are not secret, they are confidential. So that's how they square it with their conscience. They say, well, these are confidential, the ordinary witnesses have no right to know these. But Watchtower, your logic here is so bad. If people are affected by your rules, they need and they have the right to know about it. So I want to go to Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 25, where it says here, so from now on there must be no more lies. You must speak the truth to one another. So Watchtower, if you tell people that you have nothing to hide, that must be the case. You mustn't hide stuff. Now I came across an interesting verse in John chapter 16, and Jesus is speaking here, and it's verse 27. He says, the Father himself loves you for loving me and believing that I came from God. Now this word love is an interesting one here. It uses the Greek word philia, not the Greek word agape. Now, philia can be translated as cherish, and it's very different from the word that's used in Matthew 5, where God has love for the world in that he lets them benefit from the rain and the sun as much as any good person. He wants people's highest good. But this word here, that the Father loves us for loving Jesus, he cherishes us. He loves us so much. And that is evident from what we have around us in the world. Now, how do we show that we love Jesus? Well, if we go back to chapter 14 of John and verse 21, anyone who receives my commandments and keeps them will be one who loves me. So why have I gone into this? Well, the cross-reference to Ephesians 4, where it talks about no more lies, is in Zephaniah chapter 8 and verse 16. And it says this, these are the things that you must do. Speak the truth to one another. Where am I? Let the judgments at your gates be such as conduce to peace. Watchtower, your judgments at the gates are not conducive to peace, because they are run on secret rules. It says, do not secretly plot evil against one another. It goes on, since all this is what I hate, it is Yahweh who speaks. God hates lying, Watchtower, but God has enough agape love for you at the moment to give you the opportunity to change, and for people like me to point out that you are telling lies. You cannot put this under the heading of confidentiality. You can fool yourselves, but you are no longer fooling either us or God. So unless you want God to carry on hating what you're doing, obey Jesus' commands, do the right thing, get rid of your secret stuff, do what you say you're doing, and don't hide things. There's a sticky end for those who incur God's hatred, so Watchtower, please change your ways. Thank you for watching. Someone was asking about the flowers in my garden. So here they are. Daisies, crocosmia, sweet peas. all rather gaudy, because I'm not the best of gardeners. I just stick in whatever seeds I've got, and this is what comes up. It's good, isn't it? That's it for now.